your entertainment part of your house. The devil will not take the remote control from you and watch the TV on its own or tell you what channel is going to be best for the both of you. If you don't invite the devil out to dinner, the devil's not going to tell you what to order off of the menu eventually over time. I'm not specifically calling women the devil. I'm just using this as an example. If you don't open up the door for your enemy to come in, it's not going to walk in. What point was that situation altogether when there was at least, it may have been Tommy minding his own business, but there was a castle there at least. At least he was working on something. At least he had a focus on what he was doing. What was the point of her coming along? What did she say? What was her whole point? Can I play with you, Tommy? She asked him, you're the guest. She was the guest. She was the guest that were supposed to, or initially accepted to share the fun with him, to share his activities with him. But you know what? Today in the 2020s, guess what? Blue pill betas are sitting there in the sandbox and thinking that they are fortunate to be the one to be chosen for that same type of girl to come and ask him, hey, can I join myself with you? Can I play in your sandbox? Like, oh, sure. Come along, little Sarah, or Pamela, or Brandy. And they will convince you while they're in your sandbox telling you how to make your castle, little Tommy. They will convince you that you are fortunate enough to have them and that they are a high prize while they are taking the shovel from your hand and the bucket and telling you what to do. And should you decide to get your manhood back or your masculinity, okay, then now you're all kind of curse words. You're all kind of evils and not good enoughs. And now you're controlling, and now you're evil because you don't want to give up your masculinity. You don't want to transform your, what do you call that? Your masculine frame to a feminine frame. And now you're all kind of evils. Because it's not that she want to share the game with you. It's not that she want to share the castle with you. She want to take the castle from you and make the castle in her image. She don't want you to hold on to the shovel and to the bucket. She wants to hold the bucket and the shovel, and she wants to own what you have just created or make it in her own way and the way that she wanted to be in her own perception and emotions, and want you to share into it. So basically, while you're sitting there in your life, your peace, your freedom, your quietness, okay, and your idea of entertainment and habits, she want you to transfer that to her. And then in the end, make you feel like you are the guest. So you are the one standing in front of her, asking her, can I be a part of your world? Or asking her, can she be a part of your world? But she's sitting in your sandcastle, which is your time, your energy, your proceeds, and your money and your future investments. Dumb men don't find this out until they are broken and divorced and spat out from the Black Widow when it's all said and done. And I'm going to tell you how I can back this up, because I'm not going to make this audio long, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw it at you, because this specifically is for empowerment. It's not bashing, nor is it hate speech. This is facts. This was a cartoon. And yes, when I walked out of my friend's house after looking at that cartoon, what kind of power do I have to tell them to take that down? But this is the programming that they put in the children's mind even today. The whole point of that was to make a little boy think that he has no power. That if a woman comes along, she wants to change something, his whole task is to be completely submissive to her. And he doesn't have a right to refuse her. He have no obligation to his masculinity to say, no, I don't want you playing with me. I can do it all by myself. No, because you don't know how to share. I am not going to share my sandblock with you. Right? They didn't give you that dialogue. All they were doing to the child was programming them. And I can guarantee you, any of the little boys that were watching that party be like, okay, that's fine. I guess when I am doing whatever that I need to do, minding my own business, and a little Sarah comes along and she wants to join me, I'm just to say, okay, and let her destroy my stuff and kick me over and take what belongs to me. And I'm going to keep doing this until I'm an adult. To 19 years old, when I'm getting kicked around in the football team and she's sleeping with everybody behind the bleachers and other 26-year-old guys when she's 19, I guess it's okay. And then after she gets done, she can come back to me while she's smelling like him, having his 2 bags of DNA called children. And then I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and give her the key to my Porsche, even though I worked hard for it. She's going to wreck it. She's going to tear the bumper off. It's going to end up in the mechanic shop costing me thousands of dollars. But I don't care, because that's just what men are supposed to do. I'm going to tell you how this happens. Here we go again. 2 things happens. The one thing that wakes me up more than anything. Let me get a drink on this because it looks like my voice is kind of harsh. Is grandma